Join me as I try to decode the early signs of pregnancy that my body might be telling me. Let's see if I can figure it out before it's too late. Getting to know your body and its signals is crucial, especially when it comes to detecting early pregnancy signs. The earlier you can recognize these signs, the better equipped you'll be to take care of yourself and your baby. So, let's dive in and explore the world of early pregnancy symptoms together. Trying to figure out if you're pregnant can be super confusing. You start wondering, is this just PMS or is it something more? Or, am I just being paranoid or is my body really telling me something? You might be thinking, I've been feeling so tired lately, but that's normal, right? Or, I've had a few mood swings, but that's just stress. But how do you know for sure what's going on? It's amazing how many women face this uncertainty, and it's no wonder why. Our bodies can be super unpredictable, and it's hard to know what's normal and what's not. It's like trying to read a map blindfolded, you're not really sure which direction you're heading. And to make things even more complicated, every woman's body is different, so what might be a clear sign of pregnancy for one woman might not be the same for another. So, how do you cut through all the confusion and uncertainty? How do you know what your body is really trying to tell you? That's what we're going to explore today. One of the most obvious signs of pregnancy is a missed period. This is usually the first thing that women notice, and it's often a major indicator that something's up. But what about other signs like nausea, breast tenderness, or fatigue? These can be more subtle, but they're just as important to recognize. When you're pregnant, your hormone levels skyrocket, which can cause all sorts of changes in your body. For some women, these changes can be intense, while for others, they might be more subtle. For example, you might start feeling queasy or lightheaded, or you might just feel a general sense of malaise. Your breasts might become super sensitive or start to swell, and you might find yourself exhausted all the time. Another common early sign of pregnancy is a sudden increase in urination. This is because your uterus is expanding and putting pressure on your bladder, making you need to pee more frequently. This can be super inconvenient, especially if you're not used to running to the bathroom every 5 minutes. But hey, it's a small price to pay for a baby, right? One early sign of pregnancy that might surprise you is a sudden change in your sense of smell. Yep, you read that right, your sense of smell. When you're pregnant, your sense of smell can become superhuman, and you might find yourself detecting odors that you never noticed before. This is because your hormone levels are affecting your olfactory system, making you more sensitive to certain smells. This heightened sense of smell can be really overwhelming, especially if you're not used to it. You might find yourself gagging at the smell of coffee or perfume, or even getting queasy from the smell of certain foods. It's like your nose has become a superpower, and it can be super intense. But here's the thing, this change in your sense of smell can be really significant. It's one of the earliest signs of pregnancy, and it can be a major indicator that something's up. So, if you're noticing that you're more sensitive to smells than usual, it might be worth paying attention to. So, what are the key takeaways from today's video? The most important thing is to listen to your body and pay attention to any changes you're noticing. Whether it's a missed period, fatigue, or a sudden change in your sense of smell, these early signs of pregnancy are important to recognize. By tuning into your body and its signals, you can get a head start on taking care of yourself and your baby. Thanks for watching, and if you have any experience with early pregnancy signs, be sure to leave them in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about pregnancy and motherhood, be sure to check out our next video, where we'll be exploring, insert topic here. See you there.